Hello and welcome back to the channel. We are back for another episode here from Villa Park. Things are going really well. We're doing very well in the league, exceeding all expectations so far for this season. Finally having a good first half of the season. Let's get into today's episode. So here we are, here is the schedule, but before we get into that, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below. Let us know where you think you're going to finish this season. Since you have been away, we lost 1-0 against Liverpool, we beat Arsenal 1-0, we come back, we're going to play Brighton, Luton and Leeds. And maybe Burnley. So those are the 4 games that we're going to play in this episode. There's some unhappy players in the squad as well. If you just go to the team dynamics, Jules Lemieux wants to go on loan because he wants to play. Japhet Tanganga wants to start more games. Nikita Rowe wants to move to a club with a stronger squad. And Jose Werison wants to leave to get better playing time. We're trying to keep them happy. Dressing room's a little bit average. We had a bad team meeting earlier on where we upset a couple of the players. But things are going okay. Like I said, we are sat in 7th place. We have 30 points. We're 3 points clear of Chelsea. We've got a good couple of games there where we can pick up some good results. We've got Southampton in the FA Cup 3rd round coming up as well. Potential to get to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Things are looking good. Players are getting upset because we've got a settled side and we're doing well, and it's just not seeming to register with them that obviously one thing you can't do in this game is explain, well, we're playing well, we're not going to drop the players that are playing well, and we're not going to change the team that are playing well. But anyway, with that, today's game, Brighton away. Brighton, who we showed twice last season, we're going to show again this season. They currently sit in 15th. Relegation threatened again probably here in this early stages. 4 points clear of the drop down, and Tottenham, who have started to pick up some results. They drew 3-3 and beat us 4-3 last season, so expect goals today. The team is as follows. It is going to be Wadsworth in goal, Dubois, Brunic, Brown and McMillan at the back, Tulio in front of them, Werison and Enrique in the middle, Kozil on the left, Rog on the right, Bauman up front. Let's get into the opening game of this episode. Bruni now into Tulio, looks forward and Kozil's going to get there into the box. Kozil, can he get the shot away, and Hyanall saves it. He probably should have gone across the goalkeeper there. It's one thing on this game, players don't seem to go across the goalkeeper with their strikes, not very often anyway. Went to the goalkeeper's near post, comfortable save for Hyanall, and that corner comes to nothing and it remains 0-0. It's typical, isn't it? We're nearly 40 minutes into this game. I said expect goals. It is 0-0. There's hardly been any shots, hardly anything on target, just the one highlight so far as Caicedo looks long and it's going to be cut out there by Wadsworth. Into McMillan, the right back. Hudson Enrique now to Werison. Jose Werison now into Kozil, quickly into Bauman. Can he get past his man? He can't. Ball over the top. Hudson Enrique takes it down, dinks it over the goal keeper, and he's missed. I don't know how. That looked for all the world that it was going to end up in the back of the net. It didn't. And at half time, it's going to be 0-0. Kozil with the ball in. And it's headed over the bar by Bruni. Good chance there, goes begging. Amrani with a throw into Agaboo. Caicedo, Diaby. Tackle, and that's surely outside the box there. No penalty. It is a free kick right on the edge of the box. Brighton will look to do something with this. Probably firing towards the far post. He does it. The header hits the post and it's put away for a corner kick to Brighton. First real chance for them in this game. And they nearly find the back of the net. Agaboo with the corner in. Slattery gets up, headed away. Santiago will pick it up back to goal. And that should be that as we snuff out the danger. There is 20 minutes to go here in a game which I said there was going to be goals. It's been pretty drab so far. 0-0. Ball through to Kwasny. Squares it across and Salinas can smash it away. Perilla wins a header. Back to Kozil. He goes over halfway. Into Perilla, who's behind the defence. Takes it wide. Got to find the ball into the box now. Gets towards the byline. Puts it across. Hyanall spills it. And Jose Werison, who wants out, scores. And with 10 minutes to go, it's 1-0. And a fluky goal there as Hyanall makes the mistake. Ball through to Perilla. He was forced wide. It was actually a poor touch as well. He finally got the ball into the box. Hyanall just spilt it right into the path of Werison, who tucks it in from inside the 6-yard box. It's 1-0. Amrani looks for that ball through. Salinas cuts it out now. And McMillan will try and look forward. Has to go back though to Salinas. McMillan receives it back. Can't find a ball forward, and McMillan and Salinas playing amongst themselves. So that ball gets fired up to Lemires. Perilla back to Lemires again. Infield to Hudson Enrique. Into Werison. Enrique. Perilla through. Goalkeeper goes down and he slots it underneath him. It's 2-0. 2 in 5 minutes. Hudson Enrique setting up Federico Perilla, who's got a goal and assist here since coming off the bench. 2-0. 3 points wrapped up for the boys from Villa Park. Excellently done. Werison into Enrique, through to Perilla. His first touch was pretty poor, but Hyanall was just all over the place and he just slots it past him. 2-0, game, set and match. 3 points here, and we move up to 6th place if results stay the way they are. As Kozul was pulling, Brunik flicks it on, and Perilla misses the target somehow. He was just wide of the far post, and he couldn't hit the back of the net. And there's going to be one last chance in this game now as Tulio and Enrique over the top. Can Perilla get there first? And Jago has to go back to Hoyenhall, who smashes it upfield. Salinas wins it. Lemires into Hudson Enrique. He goes over halfway now. Into Lemires once more. Lemires driving towards the byline. Gets into Enrique. Squared across. Falls to Kozul. Shot blocked. And it'll be cleared away. Agabu under a bit of pressure. Has to go back to Rudic. And he is forced out wide. Kozul, they're trying to win the ball back. He can't. But Hudson Enrique can intercept that pass. Werison into Kozul now. Can he find something down the line to Dubois, who's gone on the overlap? Dubois back to Kozul. Dubois again gets across it. Hudson Enrique heads in. 10th goal of the season. He looks like an absolute superstar. A goal and an assist for him as well. We have come alive here in the final 10 minutes, and we lead 3-0. And with what will virtually be the last kick of the game, Brighton 0, Villa 3. Great performance all round. And we have gone and done a job. And look at all those numbers there. Only Lemires, who came off the bench, playing less than a 7, and the 3 players we took off who were all playing poor, Rog, Bauman and Brown, all playing poor, but the rest of them turning in a performance. 5 shots on target, 3 goals. That is the clinicalness that we needed. Still missing 10 shots off target, but things are looking in the right direction, and we win, and I believe that has took us 6th in the table. 7th in the table. I'm guessing Arsenal got a late winner. They moved to 34 points. We're 5 points clear, of Leeds in 8th place. Nice little position to be in right now. And next up is Luton in 4 days, and it is a chance to make the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. The one thing I like about this 22-man squad is the fact that I can bring in a lot of different players, and I don't think it weakens the team too much. It's Tamarit in goal, Ale, Brown, Salinas and Tanganga across the back. Kakarek comes in the defensive midfield role. Lemires and Werison in the centre of midfield. Payas on the left, Dunn on the right, Perilla up front. These are the players that have played the least so far this season. Salinas is obviously leaving in January. I think it's the 2nd. He goes to Lazio. So this will be one of his final games for the club. Hopefully he can help us get a semi-final place. Shortened down game. We're just going to show the goals of this game. It's Luton versus Aston Villa in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Ball over top. Perilla. Is he onside? He finishes brilliantly. The flag has gone up. It won't count. Remains 0-0. Good finish from Federico Perilla, but it will not count. Yeah, look, he's offside. He's offside. Yeah, way offside. Still 0-0. Done now. Goes past his man. That's brilliant work from Dunn into Perilla. Back to Dunn. Can he find a ball towards the box? He gets towards the byline. Gets the cross in. Payas is free at the far post, and Camilo Payas with his 3rd goal of the season makes it 1-0. Great finish there. Cushion volley at the far post. Beats the goalkeeper, and Dunn sends up Payas, one winger to the other, and it is 1-0 here at Power Court. Luton 0, Villa 1. Dunn with the ball in, and missed header, and Payas just smashes home the volley. 1-0. So now we're into this game now. We're looking at the scores. Cardiff are 1-1 with Spurs. West Ham are 2-0 up against Chelsea. That should be them through. And Norwich and Newcastle are still 0-0. Salinas has a free kick here in the right back position. Tanganga, Tulio, forward to Lemires. Ale, upfield to Payas now. Lays it back, Lemires into Tulio. Goes over halfway into Bauman. Werison out to the right hand side and Dunn. Can Dunn find a ball in? Goes infield to Werison. Infield to Bauman. He was blocked off there. Thought he was going to be able to get to that ball. Blocked off by the defender, and it was comfortably dealt with in the finish. But now Payas has got in behind. 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Goes down. It's got to be a penalty. It is a penalty. And it is going to be possibly a card. Oh, it's a 2nd yellow card for Gudja. 2 yellow cards in 16 minutes. And Philip Bauman steps up, sends the keeper the wrong way. 2-0, sends us into a Carabao Cup semi-final. Luton 0, Aston Villa 2. We've made hard work of this, but it looks as if we're about to get the job done. It is 2-0 here with 20 minutes to play. Norwich have gone 1-0 up and Cardiff have gone 2-1 up. If we miss West Ham, we could be making our first final as Aston Villa manager, because that is definitely a team we want to miss. Not saying that Cardiff and Norwich are going to be easy, but they would be the more favourable ties. As Payas puts that ball in, cleared away. Tanganga is going to get there first, under a little bit of pressure, back to Tamarit, and Tanganga receives it back. Salinas flicks it on. Adams now looks long for Ezweli now, and Tanganga with a brilliant challenge, and Payas lays it back into Ale. He goes back to Salinas, and he can bring it out from the back into the right wing position and done. Bauman has gone past Hughes. No, he does, and I thought he just touched that pass in there. Stedman Walkman. Adams over the top for Hemshi. 1-on-1 scores, and Kamal Hemshi. That's what I'm going with, because I have no idea how to say that. Gets a goal back with under a minute to play. It's 2-1. Ball over the top, and the guy that we're going to call Hemshi, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, just tucks it under. Tamarit, and it's 2-1, and there's 4 minutes of stoppage time to play, and hopefully we don't capitulate here and concede another. We're not going to. It is a victory for us. We move into the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. Carabao Cup semi-final draws today. We also play Leeds in 2 days' time. Oh crap, I didn't press the right button. We get Norwich in the Carabao Cup. I didn't draw by accident, and the winner will either meet West Ham or Cardiff in the final. Chance to get to the final of a competition. Norwich are 12th currently in the Sky Bet Championship. Real good opportunity here for us, and hopefully we can do the job and make our first final at Villa. This will be the final game of this episode as we take on Leeds. It's a big game. It's 7th against 8th. We're just going to go back and show you the league table. We sit in 7th on 33. They sit in 8th on 28, so we can pull away from them here. I presume Chelsea, if they win, they play Man United. That's a tough game. We could, in theory, move 6 points clear of 8th place, which would be absolutely fantastic at this point in the season. The team is Wadsworth, Dubois, Brown, Suarez and Tanganga, Tulio in front of them, Werison and Kakarek in midfield, Kozol on the left, Dunn on the right, Pereira up front. Let's go. Ball over top. Mole, is he onside? I think he might be. Dinks over the goalkeeper, and Suarez does fantastically there to keep it out. Pereira into Werison. Werison hits a shot and scores, and Jose Werison makes it 1-0. Right on the stroke of half time. Brilliant finish from him. Beats the goalkeeper from 20 yards. And it's Villa 1, Leeds 0. Great finish there. Pereira with the assist, laying the ball into Jose Werison. And a great finish from him. Beats the goalkeeper 1-0. Werison into Brown. Tulio looks for Pereira into Dubois now. Running through. Hits a shot from distance, and Baptiste Dubois has scored a 30-yard screamer. And we lead 2-0 straight after half time. After that goal was cut out by Silveira. Dubois, up the other end of the pitch, has got the goal. It's 2-0, and we are close to confirming 3 points in this game and ending this episode on a high. What a finish from Baptiste Dubois. It's 2-0, 46 minutes gone. Nigu, inside right channel, gets a chip, and it's found its way in, and Radu Nigu has got a goal back. 55 minutes gone. He's just chipped it over the goalkeeper. I thought the goalkeeper had that covered. He clearly didn't. It's found its way in. There's 35 minutes to go. Nigu touched the ball away from the defender, ran in from the right side, and he just dinked it into the far corner. 2-1. Dubois down the line. Can he get the ball in? Pulls it back to the edge of the box. Werison's there. Hits a shot from distance. Oh, what a goal from Jose Werison. This goal has been full of fantastic goals. This game, sorry, has been full of fantastic goals. And Werison gets his second. That is a fantastic strike, and hopefully that has sealed all 3 points now with 13 minutes to play. Laid back to Werison on the edge of the box, and he just gets the shot away early right into the postage stamp. 3-1, 3 more points as we continue our march up the table. We'll stay in 7th, but we're just pulling further and further away from the teams below us. Suarez now, infield to Brown. Tulio now, looking forward, gets that ball, is cut out by Normand, and Jacobo now on the right hand side, brings it forward over halfway. Goes in field to Molinas. Mole, Nigu into Jacobo, goes past his man. Can he get the cross in? Lays it back to Molinas. He gets the cross in. Silveira hits the post. Great chance, and we get away with one there. 10 minutes left now as Jovic and Tanganga dispossesses him, and it's cleared away. It's a 3-1 victory here against Leeds. We have done a great job. Jose Werison, who wants to leave, we're trying to convince him to stay, giving him some more game time. 8.8, 2 goals. Nice work, everyone. That was good. As we continue forward, we'll just look at the league table and we'll decide where we're coming back in the next episode. It is a great victory there. Great episode. We've done really well. 7th now, 6 points clear of 8th place Newcastle. Got a nice little gap going. We're hot on the tails of Arsenal, Man City and Leicester, who are just above us. Leicester in that last Champions League spot, 2 points behind them. As for when we are coming back, we will be back for... We're going to come back for the second leg of the Carabao Cup tie against Norwich. I think we're going to play the Burnley game. No, actually, we're going to show both legs of the Norwich game along with the Southampton game. So we'll be back pretty soon to show our first semi-final with Villa. Norwich in 2 legs, Southampton in the middle of them. And then after that, we'll come back for the games against Leicester and Man City, I believe, or Burnley and Leicester maybe at the end of January. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.